Okay, so I have started the recording now. So this was the code that we had made so far, and now I have added these two blocks as well. I'm just going to make them use them these keys, right arrow and left arrow, to make my character move in a certain turn in a certain direction. Let's say that if I want to turn right, I would be using the right arrow, and I would be turning less, like 5 degrees. And similarly, if I want to turn left, I would be turning left, and I also again would be using only 5 degrees. So what happens now is that instead of using the mouse pointer thing, so we can use right and left. We can use right and left arrows to make our characters move on the screen. Turning right, and if I put this one in, it would start turning left as well. See that? Oh, sorry, change it to left arrow. It turns left and it turns right. All we want to do is that tell how does it points, where does it point when once the game starts. So when the game starts, it points in direction 90. So that is where it points. Now let's go to the sprite. Personally, I do not like the color of the sprite, so I'm going to change it to something else. So now your bullet is like this color. And it should be pointed out. It should be firing in every direction that it was, but it is not currently doing that. So let's see what do we have coded here. So whenever
Sir,
we, yes,
someone is going on. Can we have a silence?
okay, wait. Okay, so let's start working on the game where we left off. Today we are going to just finalize two things, that our character is ready and it can shoot bullets and it can face into any direction that we want it to face. So for that, currently,
Sir,
yes,
can you show me once the code? I want to recheck my code of the Sprite 1, the gun.
I'll show you after the lesson. Wait for some time. So this is working fine. What we can do is go to this sprite, go to its position in its costumes, and you can select it or change it, or you can go to sprites.
Your screen is not shared.
Let me see that what the problem is. Okay. Can you see it? Okay. So we need to fit in the bullet at a place where that feels perfect. So we are going to go to sprite 2. Sprite 2 is basically the bullet's costume. Just change the position of the bullet to a place where it should feel like it's just at the one end of the gun. Keep looking here as well and just moving it here as well. So now you will be able to see that this is sort of the place where it should be. That's perfectly fine. Now wherever the character goes, you will be able to see wherever the character goes, the bullet follows that character. but it is not turning in the direction that it is turning. So we need to make sure that this bullet also follows the direction of the character. So we are going to go and tell it whenever go to sprite, that's fine, and also follow its direction. So we are going to ask it to point in direction, go to sensing. There is this two areas. You can see two values block here. So you can pick this up and put it in point in direction. Choose direction is not there. One is there. Does not say direction. So it says distance, direction, point in direction. Right. So how do we do that? Let me just see. Point in direction of so how does this fit in? Doesn't fit in well right now. We need to have a mechanism that when we turn it, it also turns. So how do we turn? Okay, point in direction. That is where we need. Point in direction.
Sir,
Yes.
can you show me the
No. Point in direction. So where is the code for the direction? I basically try to listen to that. Point in direction, but it does not say direction. It says backdrop name, my variable volume, things like that. It does not say direction. It says sprite one. Point in direction, let's say direction. Create a variable here. The name of the variable would be direction. So point in direction of this direction. Point in direction of this direction, set direction to 0 when you start. Add this character here. We are going to tell this one when it moves, turns 5 degrees to the right side and it turns 5 degrees to the left side. So we are going to tell it to change direction by 5 and change direction by -5 when this happens. And we set that direction at the start is 90 degrees. So set direction to 90. Let's see what happens now. Yes, so it's working fine now. You can see that. So wherever you point to, it points in that direction, right? So we just did it by using a simple code block by introducing a variable. So after that, you are going to go to its looks, hide it at the start. And in order to fire the bullets, I am now going to go to this sprite and I'm going to tell it to forever check if the space key is pressed. Go to events, sorry, control, come here, okay, take it outside. We can actually, instead of doing that, just duplicate this one. If space key is pressed, we are going to create a clone of sprite 2. And once a clone of sprite 2 is created, after that, we are going to ask our character to wait for 0.3 seconds so that we do not have this sort of bullets being fired. So if you do not add wait here, what would happen is something like that. Let's see what happens here. So when I start as a clone forever move 10 steps, actually it needs to show as well. So whenever the flag, so this is going to happen when you keep on pressing the space button. So actually we would not want to have this sort of a thing. So what we are going to do is fix this. And in order to fix this, there is one thing that we can do. Add a wait time so that no two bullets can be fired together. So we are going to go to sprite 1. Add this wait time here after the bullet is fired. So now you would see things happening a little differently. So now you would see the things happening a little differently. Even if I keep pressing this, you would see that the bullets are not being fired continuously. The bullets are actually being fired one by one. And wherever direction do I face in, the bullets are being fired in that direction. And I can make my character to move forward or move backward also. And I can use more than one buttons also to make it move like a squirrel or something like that. Fine. So now one character of your bullet game or your shooting game is already there. Now what you need to have is other zombie characters. Okay. What you need to have is other zombie characters. Okay. So let's say that we have these zombie characters. First, I would want to hide this direction. And now the next thing that I want is some zombie characters to be coming here. So in order to add a zombie character, we are going to just copy this character, paste it here, change its colors a little. Just change its colors
Sir,
like that.
my
Yes,
bullet, my bullet is not gonna come out. When I click space, it's not gonna shoot.
it's not going to shoot. Why?
Can you just look at my code if it's right?
Yeah, sure. Just give me 1 minute. So I'll open the hands of the zombie, make its hands to be a little sort of red. So this is my zombie character. And I'm going to code it so that it keeps coming towards. So it keeps coming towards your main character. All your characters are kind of a little big now. We can make them smaller always if you want. So let's start coding that. This before I start coding it, I would want you to share your code and tell me what the problem is. After that, I would show you the code that you wanted to look for.
So basically, whenever I do the green flag, yes, I move around. But whenever I click space, it's not gonna shoot the bullets.
Sorry, I accidentally cut your that cut your screen share. Can you please share that again, sir, and show me the code?
I'm sorry, I can't because I'm not sharing your screen.
Emma, what is the problem that you were having?
No!
Emma, what is the problem that you are facing? Please tell me.
I'm not gonna let him get a point. No!
So you can do that now. Emma, you didn't tell me what is the problem that you are having. You need to tell me what the problem is. After you can share and I will let you know what the problem is.
This is the code for the bullet.
I'm saying that I'm also having the same problem like Hafsa.
You have a different problem. So you see, you have hidden that actually. Now you want to show it again once you start it as a clone. Now it would work fine. It's
Yes,
moving in
sir.
opposite directions. It is firing in opposite directions. See?
ये cheating है, ये गलत है.
क्या गलत है? I've says firing in opposite direction. It's firing in wrong. It's firing in wrong direction. So for that, you need to check the code for the sprite here. When you are turning left, see when you are turning left, you need to decrease it. Put it as -5 here. And when you are turning right, you are actually increasing the angle. You can make it 5 here. Now it would work fine. See? Okay, so that's it. Yes, Ima, you can share now what the problem that you have. The zombie part, we will do that tomorrow. But today you can discuss the problems that you have now. So what is the problem that you are having?
Once meant. Say, sir. It's only doing that. See?
Point in direction, go to x112, point in direction 90.
One minute, sir. I want to mute my mic.
You need to follow this code. See? Follow this code. This code for the sprite. Once you are done with this one, let me know. I will give you the code for the bullet as well. First, write this code completely like that. Very careful. After that, I will give you the code for. If you want to leave, you can leave because you have completed the task. Rafe, what are you doing?
I'm following what you're doing.
So you are following it. Would you like to share your screen with me? That would be great, you know.
But sir, I have a problem.
What is the problem that you have? Do let me know that.
But my problem is that when I click on the green flag, then the bullet gets away from the gun.
Can you share your can you share your screen? What's happening?
The bullet is getting away from. But when I kept it here, then it went away. It went back here.
Okay. So let's go to its costumes first and let's see what is there. See, a bullet is placed somewhere like here.
Okay.
Wait. Let's try to bring this bullet into the middle. Now you see that your bullet position has already moved from it. Now what you need to do is make your bullet go to this point. Okay. So for that, what you are going to do is move your bullet up like that.
Sir, I can't see your screen.
Because yes,
QR code.
I know. Let's stop this code first. Go to the bullets code. Go towards survivor, point towards survivor. You do not need this point towards survivor here, actually. So once you press the flag button, it should go to the survivor. It's not going to the survivor actually. The problem is that. But you have to ask your character to go to 42 and 43. Why would you do that? Let's try to remove it. So now when you press the flag button, it goes to survivor. So this bullet needs to go to the survivor. Let's go to its costumes. Let's try to turn it and see what happens. It's turning differently there. I can't actually understand that. Point in direction, perfectly fine, but what is the value of direction that you have put? 0?
Yes.
No, you have not set up direction so far. You may not have set up direction. So, yes, you have not set up the direction so far. So that is where you are facing this problem. So you need to set the value of direction. Watch the code that I'm going to share with you. First, write the code for the survivor in this way. Okay. First, write the code for the survivor using these code blocks. Once you're done with this one, I'll discuss with you why your bullet is not going there. Okay. Rafi and Hafsa, you both should be following this code, and Rabia, you too, bache.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, now you can see I have done everything of this one sprite 1.
Yes.
Can you allow me to share? And I have also done all, I have also made this whole code.
Okay. Now you can share.
ये लैपटॉप उधर करिए, आपको दिख रहा है, इसको मना करो. Sir, here is it.
That's fine. Now follow the code for the bullet also.